Hi and welcome back to Normski TV. First of all, welcome Ben White to Arsenal. We finally got our player Ben White from Brighton for £50 million. He's passed his medical and was announced today, probably about an hour, 2 hours ago, and absolutely brilliant stuff. Hearing that he's signed for us, there was a little small video that Arsenal put up of somebody travelling from Brighton all the way to the Emirates, and Arsenal know how to do their little promo when it comes to announcing new players. But Ben White now is finally, after a protracted deal that went on for ages, we've been linked with this guy from the start of the window, and now we have finally got our man Ben White, and he's basically come out and said to the Arsenal fans that he can't wait to get started. He's really excited about what's happening, and it's great news. As I say, he's 23 years old, a right-footed centre back, can play in multiple positions, right back, midfield. Fantastic. £50 million. A lot of people might say we've paid over the odds, but listen, when you're paying the British tax, that's the sort of going rate for British players, homegrown as well. So we need to get homegrown players in. Ben White has finally signed for Arsenal, and Arteta had a few words to say about him. He said Ben was a top target for us, and it's great news that we've completed the signing. And Arteta said to the club's official website, Ben has been educated with two very good clubs, Brighton and Leeds, in recent seasons, and we know he's done really well with Leeds, bringing them up from the Championship whilst he was on loan there, and obviously keeping Brighton up. He's played 36 games in the Premier League, so yes, you might say that's not enough experience, but the guy has a calm head on him. As I said, very, some of the videos that I've watched with him, very calm and collective on the ball, brilliant with his interceptions, and listen, let's hope that he can live up to that 50 million. I know it's a bit of pressure on his head, but listen, I think he will do well at Arsenal. Hopefully he will bring leadership, and we'll just have to wait and see. But let me just carry on. He says he has been benefited from two very good coaching setups, and has shown with both Brighton and on loan with Leeds what a strong talent he is. Ben is an intelligent defender who's very comfortable with the ball at his feet, and his style fits perfectly with us. And of course, he's still young, so his age and profile fits with what we are building here. We are looking forward to Ben being central to our future and long-term plans. So here we have it. That's the message from Arteta. We've now finally got Ben White. So I'd just like to say, Ben White, welcome to Arsenal, and he's taken the number 4 shirt, which is William Saliba's. It used to belong to Mertesacker, went from Mertesacker to William Saliba. Now William Saliba obviously is on loan in Marseille, so what that means when he comes back from his loan deal, what will happen there? But it looks like Ben White has got his shirt. The other question is, will he start? We've got a friendly against Chelsea and Tottenham at the weekend. Will he start in that? I mean, we don't want to rush him too much, and physically exert him. We don't want him getting injuries. So I suppose that the question is that, Arsenal have to phase him in slowly, getting used to the players and obviously his new teammates and stuff like that. But hopefully the start of the season against Brentford, will he start alongside Pablo Mari, or will he start alongside Gabriel Magalhaes? Listen, you're paying that sort of money for him, you will expect him to start. We'll have to wait and see concerning that. But what we have here is, as Arteta said, is a person that's really good with the ball at his feet, very calm and collective, and hopefully he can progress from out of central defence or defence and progress the ball through the lines. David Luiz was good with that, playing those long balls, at the top, and sometimes bypassing the midfield and getting it to our forwards. So hopefully Ben White will have some of those ammunition in his boots. So let's wait and see concerning that. But again, welcome Ben White to Arsenal. Now, listen, some other news. I talked about the Gameri's move. Apparently we're interested in £35 million is what's been quoted. But at the moment, they're going to hold fire on that because he's still at the Olympics, and so they're going to wait. But he's a young player, 23 years old, again, good playmaker. Good player for Lyon, but the thing is, Lyon are obviously going through financial situation. They didn't make Champions League, so they've lost a lot of money. Is he someone that Arsenal would be able to get? But as I say, according to the news, the Brazilian outlet last night, he will wait. Arsenal have put this on hold until after the Olympics, and so we'll have to just wait and see with that. But he would be someone that is affordable that we can get. So I'm hoping that is the case, that we can make something happen there. Now, I'm hearing some very disturbing news, and I'm saying it's very disturbing. I saw this on, I think it was Curtis Shaw TV talking about, I saw the title come up that Arsenal are going to be offering Granit Xhaka a new contract. I'm like, what? So I started searching through, didn't see much, but then now I'm hearing more outlets, and now obviously reading that Arsenal want to offer Granit Xhaka a new contract because Roma are not meeting the fee that Arsenal want, which is around about 17 million pounds, and it seems as if Roma can't stump up the price. Now, it's said that Arsenal, based on what they see of Granit Xhaka, apparently he's back with them training, and that they see him as an asset to the team. He's got leadership on and off the field, and they are happy to keep him. If they can't get the fee for him, then they will keep him and offer him a new contract. I'm hoping that this is just something to spur Roma to try and getting the deal done. But it seems at the moment that Roma are struggling at the moment to find it. I thought this was all but done, but obviously not the case. Granit Xhaka possibly going to be offered a new contract. Listen, man, this guy, this guy, since we've signed him, has never got us into Champions League. Since we've signed him in 2000, and I think it was 17, I can't remember. We've not got into Champions League, I just think it's time for him to move, and it seems like he wants to go. He wants to move to Roma. It seems as Jose Mourinho wants him, but it seems like Roma just can't stump up the cash to get this, and it seems like Arsenal are holding out on this deal. They want the money that they feel that Granit Xhaka is worth. And yes, I get it and I don't get it, but listen, just cut our losses. We just need to get fresh blood in. We need to get fresh faces in. I don't want to be going in the new season with the same old faces. Sorry, just can't have it. You want somebody that's going to be able to play the ball through the lines, is much more mobile. Granit Xhaka's not mobile. So I'm hoping that this is just paper talk, and that it's just Arsenal just trying to tempt Roma to get this deal sorted out once and for all. Now, another thing here is the situation with Bellerin. It seems as if the Gunners have changed their mind with the Bellerin in terms of wanting to sell him, for £20 million, and obviously loaning him out to Inter Milan. Now, the question is that they wanted a loan deal with either an obligation to buy it or try and sell him permanently. Now, it seems as if they've softened their stance and that they're happy to let him go. His representatives have been in London speaking with Arsenal, and they, are saying now that they would let him go on a loan, possibly with an option to buy, because they just need to get him off the books. And again, as I keep saying, we need fresh faces in there. I know we was linked with the Barcelona right back there, I think Des, but he wants to stay and fight for his place in Barcelona. So at the moment, don't know what's happening, but it seems as if that something will happen with Bellerin. I think he will go, but it's just that, Arsenal and Inter Milan are obviously at loggerheads concerning the actual deal and how it will look. Now, if Arsenal are softening their stance, then great. At least we can get this person off our books and we can move on and try and fill that right back position. Who it will be, I have no idea, but we'll have to just wait and see. In terms of the keeper Ramsdale, Sheffield United are asking for 35 million, 40 million. Arsenal have not got that money. It's going to be spending on a second choice. Leno's back training and playing in pre-season. And just say in here, Football London is saying that the Gunners have been linked to various keepers throughout the summer, including obviously Ramsdale and Andre Onana. However, a new name is now being revealed in the form of Watford stopper Daniel Bachmann. According to The Sun, the Gunners are interested in the 27-year-old Austrian, but the Hornets have already rejected all advances and they do not want to sell him following their promotion. So Arsenal still on the lookout for a goalkeeper, and listen, they need to get this thing sorted at the moment. We don't want to be going into the season. We know Runnison has still not gone. Altay, the Turkish club, basically couldn't afford the loan deal, and so he's ended up coming back to, or ended up staying at the moment. So we need to make sure that we get him moved on as quick as possible. And just with regards to the Granit Xhaka, that was revealed by the Athletic concerning the old Granit Xhaka deal. Please don't let this be. please. Okay, let's move on quickly. Arsenal to consider late Neves move. Arsenal could reportedly make a move for Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves in August, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Gunners have been linked with a switch for the Portuguese, but with Granit Xhaka's move to Roma stalling, Arsenal are now prepared to wait and attempt to bring Neves to the Emirates stadiums. Obviously, once they know what's going on. I think he spoke about this on the Don Robbery podcast. So again, we're going to have to watch this space concerning the Ruben Neves. We do need to get in midfielders. As I said, we've been linked with Locatelli, Guimaraes, just to name a few. And Arsenal really need to get this sorted out. The situation with Odegaard, there's talk about that, the price that's been touted for him is 42.5 million. Not too sure what the situation is, but again, reading from Football London, it says there's been a lot of conflicting reports on the future of Martin Odegaard over the past few days. However, his future seems a little bit clearer in the eyes of Real Madrid. According to if I can pronounce this, Chiringuito, Los Blancos and Carlo Ancelotti are both accounted on the Norwegian, but it is up to him to decide whether he wants to stay at Real Madrid or not. And we know that at the moment, Odegaard feels a little bit out of place at Real Madrid. He got signed when he was 16, went there, as a young kid. And obviously he was on loan to Arsenal, done really well. The club love him. And listen, if a deal can be struck, Arsenal are going to be on it. They're going to be on it big time to try and get Martin Odegaard. I'd love to see James Maddison. I'm not going to lie. Talk about James Maddison. Leicester have slapped their fee on his head of 70 million plus. Is it something that we can do? There's a lot of time to go in the transfer window. We're talking about 4 weeks as of from Sunday, the 1st. So we really need to get going with one of these midfielders. We need to make sure that something gets done. Other than that, there's not a lot more to talk about. There was one thing I was reading as well with regards to Locatelli. Now, we know that he wants to go to Juventus. Arsenal have put money down on the table for 34 million, and it's there waiting. But we're now hearing that another English club in Liverpool are now interested in Locatelli. Now, whether it will happen or not, we don't know. I mean, what's going to be attracted to Locatelli is that the fact that, Liverpool have got Champions League and we haven't. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens concerning that, whether that's going to go through or not. But other than that, there's not really much more to talk about. Last one again, Willian. It just seems as if we just can't get this guy off our books. Fabrizio Romano was saying that he's been linked with another club from Saudi Arabia, Al Ali, but they refuted that anything has been done, or Romano has refuted that anything has been done where is close to being completed or anything like that. Nothing has done. He with the case with Inter Miami, he priced himself out of that, and at the moment, Arsenal are working hard to try and find a club to take Willian, because to be honest, he's 32 years old. You know, the guy is earning nearly 200,000 a week. By the time his contract runs down, he's going to be 35. We don't want a player that's going to hold us back. And I'm hoping that Arsenal will pull their fingers out concerning the Willian. But let me finish here and just say, Ben White, welcome to Arsenal. Absolutely fantastic. We've got our third signing. Now let's move on. Hopefully it'll be someone like Maddison. We'll wait and see. But now that we've got that deal done, obviously Ben White is probably now currently doing an interview with Arsenal, so I will go and watch that and see what he's got to say. But listen, welcome again, Ben White, and hopefully you will do great things for Arsenal. Guys, thanks for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Please like, subscribe if you're new, share, and I'll see you on the next Transfer Daily. Take care.